pretty much just be showing you how to wire using a format like Halo by using incremental 1. So, you know those doors that can move like this, and then they move up like that? Well, pretty much just make the door and make it and then like copy it and then move it where you want to move it. For example, I want this door right here to move like this, you know? That should be good. So pretty much what you're gonna want to do, click both, shrink it down, and then shrink this, copy this first, move it here, and then shrink this down. For this one, this is going to be your starting position. Click texture. For starting position, you're going to want to set this repeat to 1. Has to be 1 for starting. -500, and then how fast you want to move. I'm going to put mine at 0.5. Next, you're going to want this to be your end position. 2, and then 0.5. And then -500 for wiring pieces. Pretty much the same. It has to be front, by the way. Has to be. Pretty much the same, except for the repeater 1 is different. So 2 for ending, and then 1 for starting. And then this is your actual door. So you can add what you want, like maybe you want to add, for example, maybe you want to add like some details, metal, and then diamond plating. You can make this literally anything, it doesn't matter. And then after that, you can do this and just group it together. And then that's simple. That's a bit satisfying in my opinion. But if you want to make it so there's a doorknob and you can only interact with said doorknob, like that. Okay, let's make the doorknob like that. And then really it's that simple. You just gotta do that, and then boom. It's really that simple. And now you can't interact with this, but you can interact with this. I messed it up. What am I doing? Honestly, though. You could just do that, and then it will go. I still messed up, dude. I know how I keep messing up. Boom. Doorknob. So, what if you want to make it button only, though? Okay, so we're going to keep this door right here. But, we're going to remove this because let's figure why would you want a doorknob on a button door? And then you're going to move this over here. And then shrink it down like that. It really doesn't matter the size or where it is. It just it's just like a thing I have ADHD. You're gonna make 4 because it receives. Literally doesn't matter what this repeater is, from my knowledge. Has to be -500 transparency or 500, I guess. And then, the color. The color matters a lot. Okay, so change something to something you remember. No, this cannot be the same for another wiring. And then dark tar up. Okay. We're gonna want to remember that, okay? Now, since we've already now that we've got that, we got a second one right here now. Oh, put it to back there. So this, we're gonna want to change this to 3. Now, these two are connected. Do not group them together. Just don't, okay? It'll break the button. And then, for button, I'd just do something like that. And then just change this back to institutional or whatever you want, so you don't mix up with an important part. And then just make the wiring I showed you in the, like the 1, 2 repeating wiring. This you're gonna want it to be 2. This you're gonna want it to be 1. And then that should be this. And then you're just gonna calculate here and remove texture. Group this. And then notice you can't interact with this, or this anymore. But if you do that, boom, button. Hope this was clear. There is another complex thing that I would like to show you guys that uses the same setup. But what we're gonna want to do . This is personally one of my favorite door designs. My opinion. I'm sure it's not. This is just basic. This is really easy. Group this for now, and then group this for now. By the way, you're gonna want to ungroup all this. So, first, you're gonna want to. And for this one, oh, make sure that's actually 0 rotated. Wait. Just do this on. And then that. So first, this and this, we want these to be 2. And then these 2. And then I messed up, okay. Messed up, great, okay. And then, now that let's just, yeah. Now, if you see, there's an extra wiring, and, see, isn't that cool? And then you can just mix and mash it up like this, but, so your 3 transmitter can activate multiple things at once. Now, if you want to create a loop, let's see. We just want this to spin around in a loop. Let's pretend it's a helicopter blade, you know? So you got this, and then spinning. This spinning will transmit a foam brown. And can be, wait, did I already? No, I didn't. And can be activated. Can be activated by what? That's weird as hell, whatever. and can be activated by a, let's do quick. No, we're gonna wanna, okay, so pretty much when this gets a receive, it will spin something very fast that should send a signal to this, which in return will start up this. And pretty much for this, it can be literally anything, it doesn't matter. Let's just pretend that, okay? I'll have this be one. .1, since we want this to be actually not .0. We want that to be really fast. This is just going to be what moves. And then for this is just going to be what moves. Actually, duh. This is okay. But okay. And I think what just happened? What happened? What? Okay, let's just redo this. To my knowledge, this should work. Oh, I just realized this right here was what I was gonna make spin, but no. We don't need to do that, right? Now, wait, I'm stupid. Let's just recreate this. I think wait, this is actually genuinely. You know, three. Okay, so this one. What? This. Which one's activated? So this is going to this. Yeah. And then position all this. this works. Alright, boom, you got loot. Cool. Oh, shit. I gotta figure something out. Yeah, what if you just get that? Wait, what about that? Just testing. If you had more wiring, you could make it so that it has a full loop, but I'm not too lazy. Anyways, next thing. Let's just stop that, I think. Oh, dear God. What did I just create? What? I broke it. That's so funny. That's actually hilarious. Okay. Next thing. This is probably going to be the last thing for the day since I'm tired. But yeah. Pretty much lockable door. You have your door. You know what? I'm just going to fucking pull this out. Since this is actually pretty. No, what am I doing? I'm just going to do it. Lockable door. You got this is our door. This is gonna be our door. Okay. You got your doorknob. Okay, you should probably probably want this guy. Maybe like yeah, that should be good. And then for the lock, let's have the lock here. Oops. That just got moved there. Let's have the lock here. Okay. First, the door wiring. And then let's just make it fun. Since yeah. And then for this, when this gets pretty much like when you like select this, it's gonna like well, first we should probably just make everything wired. Let's be real. Right, everything's wired now. For the first. First. Second. Second. Oh, it's the second one. And then for the first. Oh, by the way, practically a necessity. You're gonna want this to be like 0.1 speed. And then just, let's make it green. What's the normal? Okay, so first, this is these guys. With you, this is collect signal, or not collect, like get signal, or whatever. And this is gonna be transmit. That should be it. Interact with. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. And then when you interact with that, this is gonna be on. This. It's gonna be moved like that. The hell? What the hell? Why is it being moved like that? Hold on. That's actually weird as hell. Wait a minute. I think I know how to fix it. This is actually such an easy fix. Anyways, see, we'll just move it. It's pretty much, see, it's blocked. There's a pixel. Oh, well, you could make it better, but yeah, I'll make it better. This isn't just gonna be a lock, okay? It's gonna be a good lock. It's gonna work 100%. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry. I'm genuinely trying my best here. But, see, it also looks good now, too. Oh, shit, actually. Is this good? Yeah, looks good. Yeah, that's good. Yep, that'll be it.